In life, there are moments when we feel lost, uncertain, or overwhelmed by the challenges we face. We question our purpose, wonder if we're on the right path, and sometimes feel like we are just drifting along without clear direction. These moments of doubt and confusion are natural, but what if there was a way to find clarity when everything feels uncertain? What if in these moments of struggle there was guidance available to light the way and help us rediscover our true path? Did you know that in times like these, the guidance from spiritual masters and prophets can be exactly what we need? These individuals possess a deep understanding of the universe, the nature of existence, and the spiritual truths that can help us navigate life's most difficult times. Spiritual masters and prophets have long been revered for their wisdom, their insight, and their ability to guide others through the darkness and into the light. Their teachings provide not just comfort but actionable wisdom that can transform our lives. When we are at a crossroads or facing hardships, it is often the guidance from these figures that can help us make sense of the confusion and find the courage to move forward. They help us connect to something bigger than ourselves, reminding us that there is purpose and meaning in our lives even when things seem bleak. Whether it's through meditation, prayer, teachings, or prophetic insights, these figures provide the wisdom needed to realign ourselves with our true purpose. In today's video, we'll be exploring the incredible power of guidance from spiritual masters and prophets. These individuals, whether historical or contemporary, have a profound understanding of life's deeper truths, and their guidance can be a catalyst for significant change in our lives. We will delve into how their wisdom can help us discover our life's purpose, overcome challenges, and even experience a spiritual awakening. Their teachings are not just philosophical or theoretical, they are practical, offering us a roadmap for navigating life with a sense of peace, purpose, and clarity. For many, the guidance of spiritual masters and prophets has been life-changing. Their words have inspired millions to transform their way of thinking, to shift their perspectives, and to take action toward living a life that is more aligned with their true calling. It's not just about receiving advice, it's about a deep inner awakening that changes the way we live, interact with others, and connect to the universe. Through their teachings, we can better understand ourselves, our purpose, and the world around us. But how can we access this guidance? How can we connect with the wisdom of these great figures and apply it to our own lives? This video will answer those questions, offering insights into how you can begin to listen for the subtle whispers of guidance that surround you. Whether through meditation, intuition, or the teachings passed down through the ages, there are countless ways to invite the wisdom of spiritual masters and prophets into your life. Before we dive into the specifics of how to receive this guidance, I want to encourage you to engage with this video. If you're feeling lost or uncertain about your direction, the wisdom we're about to share may be just what you need to spark a shift in your life. If you believe this message could help someone else who might be going through a tough time, I encourage you to share it. There is no telling how much the right guidance at the right time can impact someone's life. Also, be sure to hit the like button to let us know that this content resonates with you. And don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on more videos related to spiritual growth, self-discovery, and living a more purposeful life. In this video, we will uncover the profound role that spiritual masters and prophets play in guiding us toward our highest potential. Their wisdom is timeless, and the lessons they share are just as relevant today as they were when they first spoke them. So if you're ready to explore how the teachings of spiritual masters and prophets can help you live a life of greater meaning and clarity, keep watching. Let's dive in and begin this journey of spiritual awakening and discovery together. Spiritual masters are individuals who help us navigate the deeper aspects of life. They are more than just teachers, they are guides who lead us to a deeper connection with ourselves, with the universe, and with the true essence of life. They offer wisdom that transcends intellectual understanding, guiding us towards spiritual growth, inner peace, and clarity. Spiritual masters teach us how to align ourselves with the flow of the universe and help us cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. They show us that we are not just individuals lost in a world of distractions. we are part of something much greater, connected to a vast interconnected web of existence. At their core, spiritual masters help us recognize essential spiritual values that are often buried beneath the noise of our everyday lives. They encourage us to focus on what truly matters: love, compassion, kindness, and wisdom. Their guidance helps us strip away the layers of ego, fear, and doubt, allowing us to see the world through a lens of love, understanding, and spiritual clarity. By doing so, spiritual masters help us reconnect with our true selves, guiding us to live in a way that is more authentic, meaningful, and aligned with our highest potential. The guidance from spiritual masters is not about following a set of rigid rules or doctrines. It's not about adhering to an ideology or subscribing to a particular belief system. Rather, it's about learning to listen to the wisdom that resides within us and trusting in the spiritual truth that is ever present in the world around us. Spiritual masters teach us to look inwards to connect with the divine presence within, and to trust in the innate wisdom that flows through our hearts and minds. They help us cultivate a deeper sense of awareness, mindfulness, and presence, allowing us to live more consciously and intentionally. One of the key aspects of spiritual master guidance is that it encourages us to see life through a positive and expansive lens. Life is filled with challenges, obstacles, and moments of doubt, but spiritual masters teach us to approach these challenges with grace, compassion, and trust. They help us understand that every experience, no matter how difficult or painful, can be an opportunity for growth and transformation. Through their teachings, we learn to view our challenges not as setbacks, but as stepping stones on the path to spiritual awakening and self-realization. Take the example of Thich Nhat Hanh, a renowned spiritual master who has touched the lives of millions with his teachings on mindfulness and meditation. Thich Nhat Hanh is a Vietnamese Zen Buddhist monk who has dedicated his life to teaching the art of mindfulness and helping others cultivate peace within themselves. His teachings emphasize the importance of being present in the moment, of cultivating inner peace through meditation, and of embracing compassion and love in our interactions with others. Through his books, talks, and teachings, Thich Nhat Hanh has guided countless individuals toward inner peace. His work has shown people how to find calm and clarity in the midst of chaos, how to cultivate a sense of compassion even in the face of suffering, and how to navigate life's challenges with mindfulness and grace. One of the key lessons that Thich Nhat Hanh emphasizes is the power of being fully present in the moment. By practicing mindfulness, we can free ourselves from the grip of anxiety, regret, and fear, and instead experience life with a sense of peace and clarity. Thich Nhat Hanh's teachings have been a source of inspiration for many, helping people overcome stress, find inner tranquility, and reconnect with their true essence. For instance, one individual who found profound guidance through Thich Nhat Hanh's teachings was a young woman who had been struggling with severe anxiety and depression. She had tried various forms of therapy and medications, but nothing seemed to help her feel truly at peace. After reading Thich Nhat Hanh's book on mindfulness, she decided to attend one of his retreats. There she learned the power of mindfulness meditation and how to practice being fully present in each moment. Over time, she began to experience a profound shift in her life. Her anxiety lessened, her sense of inner peace grew, and she felt more connected to the world around her. Through Thich Nhat Hanh's guidance, she was able to find the inner calm and clarity she'd been seeking for years. This is just one of many stories of individuals who have found healing and transformation through the teachings of spiritual masters like Thich Nhat Hanh. But the guidance of spiritual masters is not limited to well-known figures like Thich Nhat Hanh. Every culture and tradition has its own spiritual masters, those who offer wisdom and guidance to help us navigate the challenges of life and grow spiritually. These teachers may not always be widely recognized or famous, but their impact is just as profound. Whether through a personal mentor, a spiritual guide, or even a teacher in a local community, spiritual masters can appear in many forms. The key is to remain open and receptive to their guidance and to trust that the universe will bring the right teacher into our lives at the right time. In many ways, the guidance of spiritual masters is like a beacon of light in a dark world. They help us find our way when we are lost, remind us of our true purpose when we feel disconnected, and offer wisdom that helps us make sense of life's challenges. The teachings of spiritual masters are not just theoretical, they are practical tools that we can apply in our daily lives to create positive change. Whether through meditation, prayer, or simple acts of kindness and compassion, spiritual masters show us how to live with intention and purpose. The key takeaway here is that spiritual masters offer a path to self-realization and spiritual growth. They help us connect with our inner wisdom, align with our true purpose, and navigate the challenges of life with grace and clarity. Their teachings are timeless, offering wisdom that is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. Whether you seek guidance from a famous spiritual master or a personal mentor, their wisdom can help you grow spiritually and lead a life that is more fulfilling and meaningful. Now, I'd like to hear from you. Have you ever found guidance from a spiritual master in your own life? Maybe you've had a mentor who helped you navigate a difficult time, or a teacher whose wisdom changed the way you saw the world. Perhaps you've encountered a spiritual master through books or teachings that had a profound impact on your journey. I encourage you to share your story in the comments below. What lessons have you learned from your spiritual guides, and how have their teachings helped you grow? By sharing our experiences, we not only honor the wisdom of spiritual masters, but we also help inspire others who may be seeking guidance on their own spiritual journey. Remember, the guidance you receive from a spiritual master can change the course of your life, helping you to live with greater clarity, purpose, and peace. If you found guidance from a spiritual master, let's continue the conversation and inspire others to seek out the wisdom that is available to them. Prophets are figures who have the unique ability to foresee what is ahead, offering insights that go beyond simple predictions. They are not just concerned with foretelling future events, but rather guiding us to understand the deeper currents of the universe. Through their wisdom, prophets help us recognize trends, patterns, and opportunities that might otherwise remain hidden from us. Their role is not to provide a set of concrete answers to every question, but to offer clarity from a higher perspective, allowing us to navigate our paths with foresight and awareness. Prophets have long been revered for their ability to tap into a source of knowledge that transcends time and space. Their guidance often comes in the form of visions, dreams, or messages that reveal insights into the future or highlight important themes in our lives. However, the value of a prophet's guidance goes far beyond their ability to predict what will happen. They show us how to interpret the signs and events around us so we can make informed decisions, avoid pitfalls, and seize the opportunities that come our way. What sets prophets apart is their ability to offer a broader perspective on life. In times of uncertainty, when we are unsure about which direction to take, the prophet's guidance can help us see beyond the immediate challenges. It allows us to perceive the larger picture, the connections between past, present, and future, and to make choices that align with our higher purpose. Prophets help us understand that the present moment is not isolated, but part of a larger unfolding story. Their insights can help us see our lives from a more profound viewpoint, leading to greater clarity and understanding. An essential part of a prophet's guidance is their ability to help us recognize signs from the universe. These signs can come in many forms, from subtle synchronicities to more obvious opportunities. Prophets teach us how to discern these signs and interpret them as messages guiding us on our journey. They help us understand that the universe is constantly speaking to us, offering subtle cues that point us in the right direction. By paying attention to these signs, we can make wiser decisions and avoid getting stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. For example, take Nostradamus, one of the most famous prophets in history. He lived in the 16th century, but his writings continue to captivate and intrigue people today. Known for his book Le Prophétie, which contains hundreds of quatrains that are believed to predict future events, Nostradamus' work has sparked debate and analysis for centuries. Many believe that his predictions written in cryptic language still hold relevance today, offering insights into modern-day events. His prophecies have been interpreted as foretelling everything from natural disasters to political upheaval and wars. Although his predictions are often vague and open to interpretation, many people believe that Nostradamus' prophecies offer valuable lessons about the patterns of life and the importance of understanding the forces that shape our world. His insights into human nature, the cycles of history and the potential for change have inspired countless individuals to think more critically about the world around them. Nostradamus taught us to recognize the cyclical nature of history, to understand that certain patterns repeat themselves, and to be aware of the underlying forces at play in shaping our reality. His ability to offer a glimpse into the future, even in a time so far removed from our own, has made him one of the most enduring prophets in history. Nostradamus is not alone in his prophetic abilities. Across different cultures and spiritual traditions, prophets have played a vital role in guiding individuals and societies. From the ancient seers of Greece to the biblical prophets of the Old Testament, each culture has its own revered figures who are said to possess the ability to perceive beyond the veil of the ordinary world. These figures often played an important role in shaping the spiritual and moral direction of their societies, offering wisdom that helped people understand their place in the universe and how to live in harmony with divine laws. The value of a prophet's guidance lies not just in their ability to predict events, but in their capacity to provide clarity in moments of uncertainty. Prophets help us recognize opportunities that may be hidden in plain sight, guiding us toward the choices that will lead to our highest good. For example, a prophet may not directly tell us what specific career to choose, but they may offer insights into the qualities we should cultivate or the types of experiences that will help us grow. They provide us with the tools to make decisions that align with our purpose, even when we do not have all the information or answers we think we need. One of the most profound aspects of prophetic guidance is its ability to inspire and awaken us to the potential within. Prophets show us that the future is not fixed, it is shaped by our choices and actions. While they may provide a glimpse of what could happen, they also remind us that we have the power to influence the future through our decisions. Prophets encourage us to take responsibility for our lives, to recognize the opportunities before us, and to act with purpose and intention. Throughout history, there have been countless individuals who have received prophetic guidance and been forever changed by it. For instance, in the case of Joan of Arc, her prophetic visions played a crucial role in shaping the course of French history. As a young girl, Joan claimed to have received messages from saints and angels guiding her to lead the French army in their fight against the English during the 100 Years' War. Her visions were seen as divine guidance, and despite her humble beginnings and lack of military experience, Joan's leadership helped inspire her troops and ultimately led to key victories for France. Joan of Arc's story is a testament to the power of prophetic guidance, showing how it can inspire courage, clarity, and action, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. In more recent times, individuals like Mahatma Gandhi and Martin Luther King Jr. have also been seen as prophetic figures offering guidance on the path of nonviolent resistance and social change. Both of these leaders were deeply connected to their spiritual beliefs, and their prophetic visions of a better world helped guide them through times of intense opposition. They demonstrated how prophetic guidance can inspire social transformation, helping individuals and communities find their way toward justice, equality, and peace. As we reflect on the role of prophets, it is important to remember that their guidance is not limited to predictions about the future. Prophets show us how to recognize and understand the signs in our lives, guiding us to make wise decisions, embrace opportunities, and live in alignment with our higher selves. They help us see the interconnectedness of all things and remind us that we are part of a larger spiritual journey. I'd love to hear your thoughts on prophecy and how it has played a role in your life. Do you believe in the power of prophecy, or have you ever experienced a moment where a sign or insight from a prophet helped guide your path? Whether it's a historical figure or a personal experience, I encourage you to share your story in the comments below. Prophecy can take many forms, and sometimes it is the small, quiet moments of insight that offer the most profound guidance. So what signs have you noticed in your life that have helped you move forward on your path? Let's continue the conversation and see how the guidance of prophets continues to shape our lives today. When we face challenges in life, it's easy to feel overwhelmed, confused, or unsure of which direction to take. Life can be difficult, and sometimes the road ahead seems unclear or fraught with obstacles. In these moments, the guidance we receive from spiritual masters and prophets can offer clarity, perspective, and wisdom that help us navigate life's difficulties. This guidance has the power to transform our journey, helping us find the right path, recognize opportunities, and develop the strength to overcome obstacles that might otherwise feel insurmountable. One of the most significant benefits of receiving guidance from spiritual masters and prophets is that it helps us expand our perspective. Life often feels narrow and limited when we are caught up in our struggles and fears. We can become so focused on the immediate challenges in front of us that we lose sight of the bigger picture. Spiritual masters and prophets, however, provide us with a broader view of life, one that transcends our personal limitations and connects us to a greater sense of purpose and meaning. Their teachings remind us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, and they offer us tools to see life from a more expansive spiritual perspective. With their guidance, we are able to step outside of the narrow view of our individual concerns and see how everything in life is interconnected. They help us understand that the challenges we face are not random, but rather part of the larger tapestry of our lives. Spiritual masters and prophets teach us to look beyond the surface and to see the underlying patterns and connections that shape our experiences. By recognizing these deeper truths, we can approach life's difficulties with greater clarity and wisdom, knowing that they are part of our growth and transformation. Another important benefit of guidance from spiritual masters and prophets is that it helps us recognize opportunities in life. Often we are so focused on the obstacles in front of us that we fail to see the opportunities that lie just beyond them. These opportunities might be disguised as challenges or setbacks, but with the right perspective we can recognize them as moments for growth and change. Spiritual masters and prophets help us see these opportunities with fresh eyes. They teach us to look at life through a lens of possibility, helping us to understand that every situation, whether positive or negative, holds the potential for transformation. This guidance also allows us to trust in the unfolding of life even when things seem uncertain. When we are uncertain about the future or facing difficult choices, the wisdom of spiritual masters and prophets can offer us the reassurance that we are on the right path. They remind us that we are never truly alone on our journey, and that we can trust the wisdom of the universe to guide us even when we can't see the way forward clearly. This trust allows us to move forward with confidence, knowing that each step we take is part of a greater plan. One of the most powerful aspects of spiritual guidance is that it helps us overcome challenges that might otherwise seem impossible. Life is full of difficulties, and at times these challenges can feel overwhelming. We might feel stuck, defeated, or powerless in the face of adversity. However, the teachings of spiritual masters and prophets remind us that we are capable of overcoming even the greatest obstacles. Through their wisdom, we learn to approach challenges with resilience, perseverance, and faith. They teach us that difficulties are not roadblocks, but stepping stones on our path to growth and transformation. To illustrate the transformative power of spiritual guidance, let's consider the life of Steve Jobs, the founder of Apple. Jobs was not only a visionary in technology, but he was also deeply connected to spirituality. He understood that success in life was not just about intellect or skill, but about connecting with something deeper, the intuitive wisdom that guides us toward our true purpose. Jobs sought to guidance from spiritual masters as well as from his own inner wisdom throughout his life. He practiced meditation and mindfulness to stay centered and to remain open to the insights that would guide him in his work and personal life. There was a time during his career when Jobs faced significant challenges. In the mid-1980s, after founding Apple and achieving early success, he was ousted from the company. This moment of failure could have been devastating, but instead, Jobs viewed it as a turning point. He took time away from Apple and focused on his own personal and spiritual growth. During this time, he sought guidance from spiritual teachers and mentors, and he learned to trust in the process of life. When he returned to Apple in the late 1990s, he brought with him a new sense of clarity and purpose. His vision for the company was transformed, and under his leadership, Apple went on to become one of the most successful and innovative companies in the world. Steve Jobs' story is a powerful example of how the guidance of spiritual masters and the wisdom of prophets can help us navigate life's challenges and transform our path. By seeking spiritual guidance, Jobs was able to overcome a seemingly insurmountable setback and create a legacy that has impacted millions of people around the world. His life illustrates the power of trusting in the guidance we receive and how that guidance can lead us to success, fulfillment, and purpose. This is not just a story of one man's success. It is a reminder to all of us that spiritual guidance can play a transformative role in our own lives. Whether we are facing career challenges, personal struggles, or moments of doubt, the wisdom of spiritual masters and prophets can provide us with the clarity, perspective, and strength we need to move forward. Their guidance helps us see beyond our immediate difficulties, recognizing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. By seeking this guidance, we can learn to approach life with greater trust, resilience, and faith in the unfolding of our journey. As you reflect on the role of spiritual guidance in your own life, I encourage you to consider the wisdom of the spiritual masters and prophets who have inspired you. Their teachings are not just historical relics, they are timeless truths that can help us navigate the complexities of modern life. Seek out guidance from these sources, whether through meditation, prayer, reading, or mentorship, and see how their wisdom can transform your journey. Take a moment to think about the challenges you're currently facing in your life. How can the teachings of spiritual masters or prophets help you navigate these challenges? What insights can you gain by expanding your perspective and trusting in the guidance that is available to you? By applying this wisdom to your own life, you can create a path of greater clarity, purpose, and fulfillment. I encourage you to share your own experiences in the comments below. How has the guidance from spiritual masters or prophets impacted your life? Have you ever experienced a breakthrough or transformation as a result of seeking spiritual wisdom? Let's continue this conversation and inspire each other to seek out the guidance that can help us all move forward on our journeys. The wisdom of spiritual masters and prophets is available to us all. By seeking their guidance, we can navigate life's difficulties, expand our perspective, and find the right path towards spiritual growth and fulfillment. Take the first step today and see how this guidance can transform your journey. As we come to the end of today's video, let's take a moment to recap the three main sections we've covered. We started by exploring the guidance from spiritual masters, those wise individuals who help us connect with ourselves, the universe, and find deeper meaning in life. Their teachings encourage us to expand our perspective and see life through a lens of peace, purpose, and love. Through their wisdom, we learn to navigate life's challenges with a calm heart and open mind. Next, we delved into the guidance from prophets, those extraordinary figures who provide us with foresight and insight into the future. Prophets help us recognize patterns in life, guiding us toward opportunities we might otherwise miss. They offer us a higher perspective, showing us that our current struggles are part of a larger unfolding story. Their wisdom helps us understand the signs around us and make informed decisions that align with our true path. Finally, we discussed the benefits of seeking guidance from both spiritual masters and prophets. Their guidance provides us with clarity, wisdom, and strength, enabling us to overcome obstacles, recognize life-changing opportunities, and move forward with confidence. They help us see beyond our immediate challenges and trust that we are always being guided toward a greater purpose. So today we've learnt that the guidance from spiritual masters helps us find peace and connect with the universe, while the guidance from prophets opens our eyes to future opportunities. And both sources of wisdom help us grow and navigate challenges with clarity and purpose. When we open ourselves to the teachings of these figures, we gain the tools to live more consciously, make better decisions, and transform our lives in profound ways. Now I encourage you to seek guidance in your own life. Whether it's through the teachings of a spiritual master, the prophetic insights you receive, or the wisdom that lies within you, don't hesitate to listen and trust the guidance available to you. These sources of wisdom are here to help you grow, to lead you toward your highest potential, and to offer the clarity you need in times of uncertainty. Open yourself to the wisdom that is waiting for you. Be open to seeking out mentors, spiritual leaders, or even listening to your own inner voice as you navigate life's challenges. Trust in the process and know that you are never alone on your journey. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content on spiritual growth and personal development. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.